Assalamualaikum and hello. How are you today?
Waalaikumsalam. Hello. I'm good. Thank you.
I got to know that you want to see me. Is there anything that I could do for you?
Yes, I feel like talking to somebody about my problem and what I feel about it recently.
Well, you come to the right place. Please make yourself comfortable. Can you see me clearly through this online session?
Thank you. And yes, I can see you clearly from here.
Your name is Nur Akila, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
How do you want me to address you? Nur Akila, Nuro, or just Akila?
just Akila, please.
So, I am your counselor for today. My name is Mahligai binti Muhammad Ihsan. You can call me just Mahligai.
Okay.
So, Akila, before we proceed, I think I should do the structuring or make you know the ground rules apply in this counselor and client relationship. So first, this session will take place about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Second, I will be your counselor and I should listen to whatever you want to share with me without any prejudice. From time to time, I will ask you a question just to make sure that I follow your story correctly. Next, you will be my client and you are free to share anything that you feel needed to be shared with. Finally, please note that everything you share with me will be kept confidential within you and me only. Yet, if through the session you make me believe or convinced that you are hurting or planning to hurt or harm yourself or others, I will do what needed to protect you and others from harm, including doing report to the authority. Am I clear and are you okay with that?
Yes, you are clear, and yes, also I am okay with that.
Whenever you are ready, tell me how may I help you.
Mm, it's just that I'm so busy recently.
So, what makes you so busy?
Actually, it's a lot of things, such as club activities, my studies, homework, project, and also assignment, and also my part-time job as a cashier at my university co-op.
Oh, that's great. It seems that you overwhelmed with a lot of work.
Yeah, you are right, because I have to wake up early in the morning to attend my classes every weekday from 8 in the morning until 2, 4, and sometimes 6 in the evening. So afterward, I have to work as a cashier in UMP Co-op starting from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. on weekday, and sometimes 6 hours straight during the weekend. So, and also, when my club is having any problems, I will mostly be involved because I am the secretary of the club.
Wow, it seems that you are very busy at such a young age. Am I right? Okay, so
Uh,
how do you feel doing such a lot of work at the same time? And it also adding every day. Uh, it is clearly stated that you having your busy day starting from the weekday until the weekend, right?
yes.
So how do you counter a lot of work at the same time? Can you share with me?
Um, Actually, uh, I feel tired and exhausted physically and also mentally.
Hmm. If you don't mind, would you tell me more about your emotional tiredness?
Well, I can easily endure the physical tiredness because once I take rest, my tiredness will be over. However, for my mental tiredness, it's not easy for it to go away.
Okay, so by stating it is not easy, the tiredness to vanish and go away, what do you mean by that?
Um, Actually, I am tired of handling people in my club because after everything that I did for them, sacrifice some of my needs just to cater their needs, such as time, finance, and also some other things. When problems uh, actually, I am tired of handling the people in my club because after everything that I did to them, sacrifice some of my needs just to cater their needs, such as time, finance, and some other things. But when problem comes, especially when programs need to be held, they just leave it without have the effort to resolve the issue.
Oh, so what can I conclude for this finding? Based on your story, it seems that you are disappointed at the club members because they put all the burdens in your hands and in your shoulders. Am I right?
Yes, that is true. I feel disappointed, hurt, and maybe betrayed.
Oh, so right now, I'm just wondering how affected you are when your club members leave the problems for you to attend it alone. Have you ever encountered the same problem when you are a child?
As far as I remember, there is none yet.
Have you not experienced solving the problems alone without the help of your parents, the help of your friends, and also without the help of your playmates?
Actually, I grew up with the supervision of my parents, so they don't just leave me to attend the problem by myself until they think that I am big enough and independent.
Okay, I see. So this means it is your first time handling such a big problem alone. Am I right?
Yes, that is true. And this also affect my studies since I must solve it by myself without any help from the club members. But due to the time constraints, I don't have enough time to do the revision according to my daily schedule and solve the problems within the same time.
Oh, so due to this problem, you doesn't have enough time and lack of time in order to do the revision and study for your quiz assignment and anything, right? So that I can see that you feel stressed when you manage the club activities while studying, right?
Yes. What do you think I should do? Should I stay in that club or should I resign my position as the secretary?
I like these questions. So, Akila, for you yourself, what do you think that you should do within this problem to encounter it?
Mm, I think I should stay and discuss the problem together with the club members.
Sometimes we need to understand our people before they can understand us. Okay, so what do you think?
I think I think what you would say is true.
Okay, let us come back to your club members' unwillingness to carry the problem together. When do you realize this?
So during the latest program that been held by the club, when any problem arises, they will purposely quit about it. So I have to solve the problems with few members that are concerned about it. Honestly, I hate reminding people who are supposed to know what they should do.
So I can conclude that you don't like to remind people whom should know their own job, right?
Yes, but if you are in my position, what would you do?
Hmm. You are the one who facing this issue, and it makes you unhappy. And I do think that your club members also are unhappy with it. Okay, so when you rate the number of the club members who you are disappointed with in 100%, how many percent of your supportive and how many percent those members who are unsupportive?
Maybe around 60% are unsupportive and the other 40% is supportive.
So your issue is you being hurt, disappointed, and also plan to quit from the secretary job because of the 60% club members are unsupportive. And but for me, however, you still have 40% who are supportive to you, right?
Yes, that is why I still continue being the secretary of the club.
Okay, so within your issue, what are you doing to solve the issue?
Hmm, maybe I have to accept the reality that I cannot please everyone and control their decision because they have their own decision. And also, maybe I have to be happy because I became part of their life journey before we parted our ways and walk in their own direction.
Um, for you yourself, do you think that your solutions will help you?
I think it will.
Okay, so is there anything else that you can do aside from acceptance of your limitations?
Well, I think I have to identify my limitations and learn how to put boundaries to protect myself and also my rights. And also learn to identify what hurts me so that I can prevent the pain.
Okay, can you work out that playing peacefully?
Yes, I think I will.
Okay, for the next time we met, I will follow you up regarding the commitment that you made on how to improve your issues. So, can do you available for the second session with me?
Yes, I am available.
Okay, so I think that's all for the first session today. Let's meet for the next session. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you, Akila, for giving your full cooperation to me.
Thank you juga, Maligay.